And hello, and this is Ryan Belmore. This is What's Up Radio. Welcome back. Kind of took, last week with the election and all else going on, got a little busy. Hope you all survived last week. I'll tell you what, over the last week, I've been quite busy here at What's Up Noop as well as What's Up Rhode Island and What's Up Radio. Let's see here. Last time we talked, I had an interview with Troy Ramey, and he had a magnificent, amazing show over at Newport Blues Cafe last Sunday. Since then, you've probably seen lots of changes on the What's Up front. What's Up Rhode Island was rebuilt last Monday and has a brand new look. And then Tuesday, we had the election day. We had some great coverage on our websites. And then on What's Up Wednesday, or on Wednesday, I rebuilt What's Up Noop. So brand new looks. They're still getting buttoned up, but they are doing just fine. And hope you enjoyed the new looks. Next thing we tackle here is what are we going to do here with What's Up Radio? Well, we have lots of great interviews lined up and look forward to sharing those with you. And I appreciate everybody that has reached out and wants us to do this. I know a lot of people enjoyed our times on the radio over the last few years. And we look forward to bringing you content every single possible way that we know how, including via audio. We know sometimes that people enjoy, instead of reading, they enjoy sometimes hearing our voices or hearing the voices of some of our guests. So we won't have a guest today, but we will have some this week. And we look forward to sharing those with you. Let me tell you, here with this program, there are several different ways you can listen to what we are doing. You can listen to it live, which is pretty darn cool. We are on Spreaker. That is how we are broadcasting to you. There's an app. There's also Spreaker.com. You can listen to us there. We've also buttoned up where you can listen to us on Spotify. You can listen to us on iHeartRadio. You can listen to us on SoundCloud. You can listen to us on YouTube. You can listen to us on TuneIn. You can listen to us on Apple Podcasts. You can listen to us on Google Play. So working on a story to point out all the different ways you can listen to us. But one of the ways, if it's easier for you to remember, is you just head to whatsupnoop.com or whatsupRhodeIsland.com, and you will see What's Up Radio at the top of both of our websites. And let's see there. Let me make sure. Yes, it is in the top bar of both of our websites. And you'll see What's Up Radio. And you click there, and you will see that it just completely brings our audio right to it. Right now, I just went to whatsupnoop.com, clicked on What's Up Radio, and I could see that I'm broadcasting live right now. And there I am. And pretty exciting stuff. So exciting things coming, and you'll hear more voices hosting these shows than just myself. Mr. Ken Abrams, who does a fine job here at the What's Ups, will be hosting some as well. I am just trying to get us on a regular schedule now that I have the websites rebuilt, now that we're on the other side of elections. And here we go, and we are moving forward. We're going to touch base on a few things today. Obviously, the elections are what they are. I didn't want to come on last week and tell you anything or waste your time in telling you anything that you didn't know or that you weren't already feeling. So kind of took last week to really rebuild the websites and do that side of the business. Got some really exciting opportunities as well as team members that will be producing a lot of content very soon. So that is some exciting stuff. A couple news items we're going to focus on out of Newport today, but they're statewide, and the statewide media has kind of picked it up. And, before I dive into that, we are live right now. This is the time that I was live for quite a while. It's 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I can go live at any time. I can podcast and I record it. One of the things that I think that you would all want is for me to be pretty routine. Or regularly scheduled. So what time would you like? Is it 1 o'clock in the afternoon? Because that's what you used to. That's what I'm kind of going with now. But I can also say, you know what, Ryan, you only talk to us, you only bother us when you have a guest, when you have something to tell us about. We can do that as well. Some people enjoy the daily interaction that I can provide and that I can give you and the daily information. And it's just a different take on everything that is happening out there. And it's also a recap of everything that's happening out there. Unfortunately, sometimes statewide media, forgets to head down to the City by the Sea. And, how we are compared to other media is kind of our fine circles, Newport, and then the circles of our tree go out and expands Rhode Island further and further. We were at shows recently out in Connecticut. We were at shows up in Boston. So our circles start in Newport and then grow further and further out. So a lot of times it will be a lot more Newport focused. Today happens to be a couple stories, but I think they have impact on all of Rhode Island as well as our region. But is there a better time? Would you like me during drive time? 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock. You can listen live right on the Spreaker app. Or would you like me at 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock? We could do a little bit of everything. What's nice is if you download the Spreaker app, I looked at my cell phone here, and I have an alert that live now, What's Up Radio. So there we are. So give me some feedback. You can email me at ryan@whatsupnoop.com. If you download or if you're on the website or the app, you can also hit the chat button. And I have a chat button where be the first to send a message. So maybe I'll just send a message and say hello all and see if anybody's out there and anybody's listening here. So a few things to hit on. It is Veterans Day, and my hat's off to all of you, all the veterans out there and their families. Thank you so much for all you do. My father, I was adopted when I was a teenager, and the couple who adopted me, so my father, I call him my father, my adoptive dad, was a veteran in the Army and served in Vietnam War, and never really spoke about it until it got to a point where he got pretty darn sick from it. It happened 30 years later, and diagnosed with thyroid cancer. It turns out it was from Agent Orange, and ultimately died on August 31st, 2004. Everybody that comes back, everybody that served has stories. Has had different sacrifices, has had different losses, and anybody who has ever served has my utmost respect, as well as their families, because it's certainly not easy. I lost my dad 30-something years after he had served, and I just can't imagine when you look at the different scenarios and different stories out there, what other people have gone through, nor would I ever want to. So anybody out there, my hat's off to you as well as your families, because it's certainly very difficult for your families as well. And thank you. Just thank you. A couple things going on out there today as I think about what is happening on this Veterans Day. And, just sometimes the info that I mentioned earlier that I like to pass on. But if you don't get our newsletters, we have 3 newsletters now. I'm starting a newsletter family, apparently. A couple of the ones you do not want to miss is there is if you head to whatsupnoop.com or whatsupRhode-Island.com, there is a pop-up right on the top of the screen. That is our free newsletter. It comes to you just about every single day of the week. It's an RSS feed, pulls in right from our site, sends you out a email every morning, 9 a.m. of all of our latest content, so you can catch that. One of the ones I really enjoy doing, and some people may not think so, but every single morning I get up nice and early and get going, and it's our What's Up Newt member newsletter. And it's to look at what's happening new and to do out there. But it's really hand-curated. I take time to check in. We include the weather. Today was City and Civic. Today the newsletter will let you know that it's a federal holiday. Schools, banks, City Hall are closed, but Newport trash and collection will not be affected. Things like that. One of the things I want to point out, in case anybody's listening and wants to take advantage of it, and that's what made me think of the newsletter, is the Miantonomi Park Tower is open today in Newport, and it's a 100-foot tower and highest point in Newport, and you get some beautiful views, especially on a clear day like today. But free tours today from 1 to 3:30 in observance of Veterans Day. Anyway, if you want more info on that newsletter, includes latest from What's Up Noop, latest from What's Up Rhode Island, Newswire, recent local obituaries on tap for today, weather, Marines, sun, moon, tide, things to do, looking for more things to do, all in a newsletter. Just head to whatsupnoop.com, and on the top menu, you'll see subscribe member newsletter. It costs $5 per month, and it supports what we do in so many ways. $5 a month doesn't sound like a lot, but when you get a couple of hundred people sign up for it, it will literally pay for one of our writers. So sign up for it. You'll enjoy it, especially if you live in or love Newport. Back to the newsletter, one of the things I included this morning, and a couple topics I want to hit on, I think 3 today. We'll go as long as you want. I wonder if I get a little notification if anybody says hello. I don't see any just yet. But let me also do something else here and check out on social media, because this is supposed to automatically update on our Facebook pages when Facebook has an error. When we are going live. Let's see here. We're working on it, and wow, Facebook might be actually down. Let's see. One more time. Facebook.com. Oh, sorry. Something went wrong. We're working on it. We'll get back to you as soon as we can, is what Facebook says. Unbelievable. I guess that's just a round of applause for Facebook crashing. I am not sure what the meaning of that is. But that's all right. What we'll do is we are going to go in a different way. But it should show up on our Facebook pages, What's Up Rhode Island, as well as What's Up Noop, when we do go live. You should be able to click on a link and listen to us there. I'm sure it might be there. I haven't seen anything. I haven't heard anything. But it could be there. Again, you can listen to us. Look for us on Spotify, iHeartRadio, SoundCloud, YouTube, TuneIn, Apple Podcasts, Google Play, as well as you can just listen to it right up on whatsupnoop.com, whatsupRhodeIsland.com, as well as some other places. And we have a full list. And right now, so far, we have 4 episodes. This is episode number 4. Episode number 3, we chatted with the War and Treaty. Saw them in Alston last Friday night. Man, what a great band. They are, speaking of Veterans Day, he's a wounded warrior. Look up the War and Treaty and get to know them. Let's see here. Episode 2 was a conversation with Troy Ramey. And episode 1 was kind of just a test. Does this thing actually work? And do we like this thing? So playing around and getting used to this, as well as some other toys and tools, actually working on a real microphone today, so I hope it's coming in louder and clear. All right, let me touch base on a few things here today. Cool story came out over the weekend. Salve Regina football player has donated bone marrow to young cancer patient. This is just a cool story, and probably remember it. And if you're familiar, if you're in Rhode Island, there's been a Be the Match drive, and there was one a couple of years ago for a teacher. And 2 years ago, through the doors at the Rogers Recreation Center at Salve Regina University, the football team held one. So this would be in 2016, and it was Be the Match drive. And Be the Match, if you're not familiar, is a nonprofit organization. It helps people get life-saving bone marrow transplants. There was a teacher principal that needed this support, so there was drives held a couple of years ago. I'm not sure if this is in reaction to that one, but we've seen these pop up in Rhode Island a couple times. Inside that day, hundreds of athletes and students were swabbed. They swab the inside of your mouth, and your DNA is entered in the pool to potentially help sick people. And they tell you at that point that, you may get a call, you might not get a call. And this is the second Salve player that has gotten a call. And my dear friend, Melissa Randall from ABC6, has the story. And what I just realized is you may not be getting this. So hold on one second here. We are learning